They say the 911 will stir your soul. But this car, the craziest 911 ever made, may raise you from the dead. I'm not even joking. This is the GT2 RS. Oh my gosh, if you don't know what we're looking at, this is hypercar gold, people. It's got performance, it packs a serious punch, but it won't totally break your bank. Well, depending on how big your bank account is, that is. But if you're comparing it to the likes of the 918 Spider, which can go upwards of $1 million, $1.5 million, this thing starts out at $298,000, give or take. This car, when you find out how much it has in it, you're gonna be begging to buy this thing, let me tell you. Okay, so again, 911 made by Porsche, the most selling sports car in the history of sports cars, but this is the GT2 RS, meaning it is fast, made out of carbon. Everywhere you look, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber. You're gonna hear me say carbon fiber at least a dozen times. This is a feat of ingenuity. Let's start at the front, shall we? Come around. This is like a hypercar, but it's designed to look like a street car. It's track ready, it's fast, it's fierce. Just because it's a subtle car doesn't mean that it lacks. Everything about this car was done for a purpose. It's purpose built. Everything was done with weight in mind. This bad boy, the 911, was put on a diet. Let's just call it what it is. This thing has every detail from the hood being completely carbon fiber to the fact that it has no badging. I know it looks like it has the little, you know, little Porsche emblem, but no, it doesn't. That is a sticker, a decal. You know, like when you're in kindergarten, you do a great job, you do nap time correctly, and your teacher gives you a sticker. Porsche is giving you a sticker to let you know that you are paying a premium for the race-ready version. It is a street car, like I mentioned before, but everything about it screams, take me to the track, please. Just looking at the design here, and we have venting, we have carbon fiber. Everywhere you look, you got huge intakes, a lot of air breathing in. We have the GT2 RS badging on the front lip splitter. You know what this is doing? This is making it so you don't launch into orbit, pretty much. But it does have a front axle lift system. So if you're like, hey, listen, Jen, I live on this hairy driveway, it's a little scary, I might clip the front end. Well, good for you for noticing, first of all, because some people just run into dang things. But second of all, this has a front axle lifter, so it will give you a little bit extra ground clearance. This looks like plastic, but it's actually polyurethane, which is a little more pricey, a little more durable. Good design here, everything about it. Just look up. Oh, beautiful oval extended headlights here. But what's funny about this, I'm gonna laugh, you're gonna laugh, maybe you'll laugh, maybe you won't laugh, maybe you have no personality, and by that, I mean, I can't help you. But we got little light washers here, check it out. This car is so fast, if you're going at top speed in this vehicle, bugs aren't gonna hit your headlamps, they're gonna just like eviscerate. So I don't know why you'll have to wash them, but if you wanna wash them, you can. You also have the NACA vents. They are made by an aeronautical company that predates NASA. You know, if they're hitting up their aeronautical friends, you know there's some serious business happening here. We got a lot of aerodynamics, a lot of downforce to speak of. We're breathing in a lot of air to cool everything off because there's a lot of performance packed into this fashion gray model. Come around to the sides. Look at this aggressive detail. It's vented, it's letting air out, but here's the thing, it looks cool. It just has that aggressive, lean, mean fighting machine. This thing is a track weapon. Also, it's not just available to go on the track. This is a street legal vehicle, which scares me a little bit. When you find out how fast this car is, we have a very impressive tire here. Michelin, we know it's working with the Pilot Sport Cup 2s. They will grip the road like nobody's business. Really cool design. We got magnesium wheels. We got 16-inch rotors. What? That's crazy. I know the biggest ever on any vehicle as of now that we're making this is like the Bentley Bentayga at 17. So the fact that these are 16 inches, crazy. Check out the yellow calipers. Beautiful. I'm sure they charge you more for that, but I don't blame them. Center locking wheel cap here, you know, as they do in the good old racing systems. Saves you time. You don't need to chase around crazy lug nuts, but it looks cool. Magnesium saves weight. Basically, there's even more venting here. You can see through. We also have the GT2 RS badging again, but listen, it's a sticker again. No emblems, no actual badging here except for stickers, which is, you're like, why am I paying more to get less? Well, I'll tell you why. It saves you weight. And when you're in a car this fast, that's race ready, even a half a pound is huge deal on the track. So something like a sticker that's gonna take some pounds off, that's important to a car this fast. This car is actually hundreds of pounds less in weight than the normal turbo version of the 911. But if you were to get the YSOC package, which is an added package, which will cost you about $31,000 extra, people, yeah, just for a package, like some upgrades, that'll shave off a whole 66 pounds. So if you wanna really drop it down in weight, you can do that. But looking inside, listen, I don't care. I'm in a museum, they told me I can't do it, but I'm doing it. I break rules sometimes, I'm sorry. I'm getting in, don't tell nobody. Yikes, okay. Sitting inside, you've got upgraded leather with yellow stitching detail. Love that. You got your carbon fiber, you got your Alcantara. You have what we call door hoops. What? You're telling me I have to spend a pretty penny on this bad boy and I don't get door handles? No, you don't, and I'll tell you why. Because they save weight. Door handles, they tack on extra weight. So burrito at lunch or door handles, you decide. Here's the thing, people want to save the weight where they can, but they don't actually want to put in the work and roll up the window themselves, which I don't blame them. Okay, what else do we got? Looking around, we've got really cool steering wheel, also that Alcantara nice suede material, which is good in a race car. It's got plenty of grip, but also you don't have the added extras. Look, I can put my finger through it. There's no volume up and down control. Again, we're saving weight. You do have paddle shifters behind. You have your little yellow line to tell you which way is up as you look down the road or down the raceway. And you've got that classic left side start. Thank you, Porsche. Thank you to their racing heritage. We've got our gauge cluster in front. We've got our tack pronounced right in the middle. Revs up to 8,000 RPMs here. We've got a speedometer that goes 250. Does this car go 250? Okay, so here's the other cool thing. I know you were like, Jen, I was about to buy it, but I didn't notice any cup holders. I know that could be a deal breaker for some of you all. Well, not to worry, don't shed a tear. I have found it. It's sneaky just above the glove box. Look, press on this little portion and boop. You gotta make that sound too when you open it up. And you don't have to hold your own drink when you're going hyper speed ahead. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that it tucks away. I like that it's lightweight, and your friend doesn't have to hold your drink either. But that is here, it's positioned here. Also love the yellow stitching at the top. Again, more leather, carbon, Alcantara, the three textures all meeting in perfect harmony. If you go to the seats here, these are racing designed seats, of course, hello, but they are done with a lightweight design. We do have the leather, we have the Alcantara in the middle, yellow stitching as well. Look in the back seat, we have no seats. Yes, yes, yes. If you're like, oh, wait, but the 911 has back seats. Well, their back seats are normally large enough to fit, you know, like a large cat, like my cat. Listen, it's very large and in charge, but there are no seats to speak of. We've deleted the back seats here, but we do have room. You could store things if you want. I don't know why you would, because again, we're trying to save weight, people. All right, let's talk about performance, shall we? Let's get out for this and walk to the back, because that's where it all comes from. All right, let's talk about performance, people. This is not the 918 Spider. This is not the hybrid hypercar, but it is the craziest 911 ever produced. That's right, I promised you power, and this thing packs a serious punch. In fact, it is the fastest Porsche, but it was the fastest supercar of its caliber, if you will, that held for a long time the track record at Nürburgring at 6 minutes and 47 seconds, I believe, which is crazy fast. You know how quick lightning strikes? That's how fast this car is basically. We are working with a 3.6 liter twin turbocharged flat 6 engines. It is housed under here. I'll give you a sneak peek. I may get arrested. Checking close, getting close. Oh, no engine to see. That's because, you know, well, a lot of hypercars nowadays, they don't allow you to get up and finagle the business, you know what I'm saying? We do have fans here that proudly say GT2 RS, but it's all housed under here. We are cranking out 700 horsepower. I ate my hair, I was so excited. 700 horsepower, 700 horses. Let me say that again, 700 horsepower. We have 553 pound-feet of torque. Holy mackerel, people, that means this is gonna get you 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. I'm gonna let you just like take that in for a second. 2.5 seconds to be exact. Take that in for 2.5 seconds. Yeah, it's already over. Yeah, it's that quick. 2.5 seconds, 0 to 60. That is blazing fast. This thing will get you top speed of 211 miles per hour legally. They put a little limiter on that. Let me tell you, this thing could actually go probably 225, give or take. Who's driving, if I'm driving. But if you're going that fast, you're gonna need something like my pal here, the rear wing. Yep, it's a biggin'. It's big old big. It's carbon fiber, lightweight, again, shed those pounds, but it's creating all sorts of downforce. You can adjust it manually with a little tool. I didn't bring mine, sorry. But if you really wanted to adjust it, you can, but it's gonna give you a lot of downforce where it counts, for sure. You are not gonna take off into outer space. You are gonna stay planted, stay grounded, and this thing will help you do that. I can't imagine that this is great for visibility, but then again, who cares? I mean, frankly, let's be real. Let's drop it down low and check out extra venting here. You can see all the way carried down to the bottom, but check out these titanium exhausts. That'll shed you about 13 pounds. Again, the big takeaway from this car is not only is it the craziest 911 ever made, but everything was designed with the purpose to save weight, go fast, and break speed records. Ah! This has a 7-speed PDK, so top of the line, yes, PDK, dual clutch automatic transmission. Yes, so what does that mean to you? You're like, that means automatic speak. No. You don't understand. The thing is so finely tuned and engineered that it actually shifts faster than your human hand could ever even possibly shift. So if you want to go faster on the road or on the racetrack, you want the Porsche well-known PDK. This will shift faster than 100 milliseconds. Digest that. That's not even 1 second. So impressive. Very rare car, kind of an attainable price point, but certainly, in my opinion, is one of the most undervalued sports cars to date. Not even just Porsche sports cars, one of the most undervalued sports cars in my opinion. It's crazy cool, crazy exclusive, crazy fast, hair-raising fast, spine-tingling fast, raise you from the dead type of fast. So what do you think about it? I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. Also make sure you guys subscribe. Of course, don't forget to turn on your bell notifications. And of course, come back soon for more Motor Spins action. See ya.